Creative Magic What's up? This is Sarah Mack and welcome to Creative Magic Club. Together, we'll discover inspirational stories of creative entrepreneurs living out their dreams, doing the work they are most passionate about, and building wealth in magical and fun ways. While building a six-figure income as a writer and coach, helping other women to launch their dream businesses, I've connected with so many incredible people and seen it proven again and again that you can thrive financially doing whatever it is you are passionate about. I'm here to share life-changing strategies for mindset, making money, and reaching more people with your work in a business and life filled with creativity, freedom, and fun. Hi, Sarah Mack here, helping you to become a six-figure creative by selling high-ticket coaching through authentic storytelling, guided by astrology. And this is part 2 of a 3-part series that shows you how you can tap into the clarity that's going to help you attract your most compatible soul clients in your content and your copywriting. So if you haven't already listened to part 1, where I really lay down the foundation of these concepts that I'm talking about and these particular areas of your chart, go back and listen to that. And today I'm going to actually work through each of the signs and give you the major themes to really hone in on in your leadership content that is going to make it so freaking obvious that you are the person for the clients who are truly the most compatible, who are going to benefit the most from your work, who are going to, be those soulmate connections, those deep, true, fun, fulfilling, and truly impactful relationships. And then tomorrow, or in the next training, I am going to talk about the descendant sign in your chart and how to use that to get clarity on the real needs of these most compatible clients. And there's going to be a downloadable worksheet with this, which you will have to sign up for to receive it, that's going to have specific content prompts for your placements. So make sure you go and click in the link in the description and you're going to get a worksheet that you can take away that is going to bring you these angles in your storytelling that truly make your uniqueness shine online. And this is really game changing to use your information from your astrology chart in this way, because what sells more than absolutely anything else, any possible strategy you could ever consider using, it's confidence, it's conviction, it's knowing who the fuck you are and articulating that with clarity, with power, with unwavering deniability. And obviously, as I spoke about in our last training, the biggest challenge that comes with that is we are so multifaceted, we are so multi-talented. And this is why I continually invest in mentorship and support around my messaging, because it is the skill that produces results. And it's the thing that when you add support, when you add structure and frameworks that help you to create your best work and to do that with very clear intention, that's when results become repeatable. That's when sales become consistent. That's when you know exactly how to attract in the right people for any offer you create, no matter how you go and evolve in your work and who you love to serve and how you love to serve them. These are the foundational principles that are true and tried and tested, no matter what the algorithm's doing, no matter what the latest trends are, is deeply understanding who you are, the value that you bring, and who that's a good fit for, and how to speak to them in a really potent and recognizable way. So I'm going to go through each of the rising signs. And remember, you can listen to what I have to say about each of the signs, and you can think about where in your chart you have this energy, because we all have all of this energy in our chart in the various different houses somewhere. So even if it's not your rising sign and it's not influencing your leadership per se, these qualities are still a part of you. And that's what, honestly, I love most about astrology in discovering my chart was like, oh, I don't just feel conflicted about being so multifaceted. I am multifaceted. We are so multifaceted. Some of us have, greater strengths in some areas, and we have greater weaknesses in other areas, but we are all everything. We can all identify with a little bit of, all of the gifts, all of the strengths, all of the weaknesses, all of the traits. Some of them can obviously be very unconscious and we can be very unaware of them. Some of them can come into our consciousness throughout different phases of our lifetime, triggered by different transits, different ages. This is the magic of astrology. So let's dive in, shall we? And what your action steps are from this training today is to pay attention to what comes up for you as I talk through your leadership qualities according to your rising sign, and to also download the worksheet for the tailored content prompts and actually go and create a piece of content through the lens of your unique leadership. And I would love for you to share that with me, because let's be real, all of this knowledge about yourself, all of this knowledge about your clients, it's absolutely, completely and totally and utterly worthless until you take it and actually create content and hit publish. So go make a post today. No excuses. Let this training inspire you. Let it ignite and connect you to these parts of you that are so magic and so valuable and so sought after. Let it bring you to the next level of clarity and confidence and conviction in who you are, and go and shine. Go and get attention. Go and be the light for your most compatible soulmate clients. So, kicking off with Aries rising. So Aries is all about empowered leadership. It's about being willing to go first. So you're not going to succeed doing things like others have done it before you. So it's important that you take what you're learning and you find a way to make it your own, and you listen to those instincts and those nudges and those desires, even if it doesn't seem to make sense, even if it feels awkward, even if it feels really vulnerable, even if you have no evidence that this could even work for you, and go and be the leader and forge the new path ahead. Taurus rising. This is safety. This is rooted and consistent leadership. It's leading with pleasure. It's trusting your desires and really leaning into what brings you pleasure and choosing to actively cultivate pleasure. So if something makes your toes curl and makes you dry up like a prune, that's not for you. So it's your job, it's your role and responsibility to seek out the changes, the tweaks in the process, the avenues and directions that make you open up, that make you feel desire, that pull you towards them. And remember that the unique ways that you do this are exactly what make you compatible for your ideal client. There's no rule book on what brings people pleasure. There's no rule book on desire. So the only way you're going to get clarity on what that blueprint is for you is to feel, is to be in your body, is to see what turns you on and to trust that and to follow the direction that your feelings and sensations are directing you in. Gemini rising is all about leading through communication and intellect. You have the gift of the gab, so don't be afraid to use it. And remember, the way you love to and most naturally communicate is the way that your soul clients love to consume your content. So don't ever get in your head around trying to be like somebody else or trying to fit into a box. Don't censor yourself. Don't judge the way you communicate most naturally. Trust your natural flow and let your curiosity lead you. Cancer rising. This is leadership with deep, deep care and emotional healing. This is about trusting your intuition. And this is such a superpower when it comes to sales and client attraction, because people buy when they genuinely feel cared for. So if you feel like going the extra mile for people, if you feel like reaching out, if you feel like being available and nurturing people in your sales conversations, like really give yourself permission to do that. And obviously put boundaries where you need them to be, to really feel good about the way you pour into your community and about the way you're having conversations with new clients. Leo rising. So You lead with courage and creativity and self-expression. So the task at hand here is really to not hold back. Listen to your desires and your impulses, what brings you pleasure, and let that guide your creative, strategic decision making. Like, go all in, unleash, shine, be big, be bold. Don't let other people's judgment or fear of making other people feel small put a dampener on the bigness and the shininess of who you are and who you're here to be. Virgo rising. I'm a Virgo rising, so hello out there to the rest of you. This is about leadership through service and through healthy habits. So really pay attention to what works for you. What can you not stop obsessing over? Trust that those things that you are fixated on, that you are obsessed with, that you can't get enough of, that you could talk about until you're blue in the face, trust that that holds immense value and share that. Libra rising is about leading with beauty and balance. So remember, you can share equally about what has caused you to fall out of balance, because your ability and prioritization of coming back into balance as and when you can is what people need to hear from you. So embrace the beauty and the mess of the journey and allow yourself to be seen in it, and know how empowering and liberating and attractive that is for your most compatible soul clients. Scorpio rising is leading with passion and with transformation. So the task here is to unleash, do not censor yourself. And you're meant to confront people. You're meant to shake things up to create radical change. So don't fear that, and start to see that maybe if you are provoking people, if you are triggering people, if you're activating people, if you're getting big reactions, you are on the right path. You are doing your work. You are being who you are here to be. So see it as signs of celebration. Know that this takes so much courage, and this comes from really rooting in your passion. Passion is one of our absolutely biggest money makers. Passion moves people. So your number one job is to tap into that for yourself and know that that becomes so infectious, and it has so much power to move the people who are meant to be moved by you. Sagittarius rising. You lead with curiosity and exploration. So remember, everything you do it for the story. So let it be wild, exciting, messy, beautiful, adventurous, whatever you want it to be, whatever resonates with you, whatever makes you feel like you are growing and expanding and, living beyond yourself and growing and growing and growing, even in those everyday mundane moments of life. You can see the story in everything. You can see the beauty and the appreciation of every single moment. So share that quality with you, and that's going to make you so magnetic to your compatible clients. Capricorn risings lead with dedication and commitment to growth. Never underestimate the power of your steadfast consistency and how supportive that is to your soul client. So work to celebrate the parts of you that may come so naturally to you, you're probably taking them for granted. Aquarius rising is all about leading with innovation and liberation. So let your freak flag fly and know how much of a permission slip that is for your soul client, and they will flock to you. How you do it is not going to look like how anyone else is doing it, and that is exactly the point. So if you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable by bringing all of yourself out there, you are exactly on the right track. Pisces rising is about leading with belief and trust and vision. You are the visionary. Your visions are real. So make them tangible and honor them by sharing them boldly. And by doing so, you invite others to make them real with you. Be Delulu. This is your permission slip. You are here to inspire and evolve us. So please don't hold back. So what came up for you? I would love to know. And if you want some more support in unpacking your astrology chart more deeply, with more guidance and a tailored personalized training to apply your unique strengths and gifts and challenges to your business strategy, your content strategy, and your mindset, and all of the systems of support that lead you to attracting clients through content that leads to sales, then I would love to invite you to book a personalized money-making content with astrology reading. These have been blowing people's minds. You're going to get a 30-minute personalized training and a PDF with at least 10 to 20 personalized content prompts, as well as alignment prompts and specific edits and feedback on your current content that you can send me to look at, along with any other questions that you currently have around the direction that you are feeling pulled to take or you don't have clarity around in your content, your offers, and your messaging. Use the code SOUL for money off for a very limited time. Link is in the description. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, where I'm going to tell you how to speak to the real needs of your most compatible soul clients using your 7th house and your descendant line. It's going to be freaking epic. You're going to love it. I hope you have loved these trainings so far. Tag me on social media at Sarah Mac Magic. I can't wait to hear how this is landing. Sending you so much love. See you in part 3. For more inspirational content, head over to my website withsarahmac.com and please support the show by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Are you a healer, witch, creative, or magical entrepreneur who's ready to fill your high-ticket one-on-one or group coaching program, and you want a sales page that will do the selling for you? Maybe you're tired of having a calendar full of sales calls and you want a sales page that can clearly articulate your offer and guide interested clients to feel ready to buy without needing to talk to you first. Maybe you already have a sales page and people are clicking on it but not reaching out, and you want to feel clear on what to say and what not to say to turn interested people into actual buyers. Having sales pages for my offers has led to filling a high-ticket group coaching program with 10 clients at $1,000 each while traveling on vacation for 2 weeks and launching using repurposed content. Having 5-figure months from sales into my $5,000 evergreen mastermind with no live launching beyond daily social media content. Signing clients into my $17,000 private mentorship program with no sales calls. When you book my Cosmic Sales Intensive, you'll walk away with a full, clear, compelling sales page for your high-ticket offer that will attract ready-to-buy clients and that you can continue to make sales with for years to come. Clients who have been through this offer have created a sales page that went on to sell out a high-ticket relationship coaching mastermind, had 20 applications within 48 hours of publishing, sold several $15,000 private mentorship packages, and even had a 6-figure launch with the sales page and content strategy we created within just a few weeks. Stop losing people with fluffy language that sounds the same as so many others in your industry, and clearly articulate why your work is worth $5,000 to $10,000 plus, even when you sell things like astrology, human design, breathwork, mindset coaching, or energy work. Book your Cosmic Sales Intensive now at withsarahmac.com or via the link in my description.